欢迎来到英语快速通。雅思口语
Part 2 and 3, from September 2019 to April 2020. Part 2, Question 1, describe an advice you received on your subjects or work. You should say what it was, who you received it from, what you did after receiving it, and how you felt about it.
Everyone faces situations when one is in a dilemma and needs help in deciding things. Normally, I will ask an advice from my parents if I am in such a situation. To be honest, I don't think I am experienced enough to make the important decisions of my life on my own, and I strongly believe that my parents will make the best judgment for me, since they have the educational and commercial experience in their life. However, there was a matter on which I had to look outside my family for help. Back to 5 years ago, when I was about to complete my secondary education, I was in a dilemma regarding my future choice of stream for higher education, as I was presented with two major options of medical and engineering. At that time, my parents could not help me much because one will provide the stable income and job security and the other one is my personal interest. Fortunately, I had someone with experience and credentials to guide me on this. One of my neighbor's boy recently graduated from a reputed college and immediately after completing his education got a job offer from a leading IT company. When I approached him with my problem, he immediately asked me about my interests and my long-term goal. I told him about my predilection for technology and accordingly he advised me to opt for engineering stream for my higher education. It was fine as far as my interest was concerned, but then I inquired about career choices that I would have if I chose engineering. To be honest, I was a bit skeptical about engineering because I know few of my seniors who did engineering and were hard-pressed to find suitable employment opportunities for themselves. I shared my apprehension with him and he acknowledged the fact that things have changed a lot in recent years. But he reassured me that if I choose the relevant field and performed well, then there is no dearth of opportunities. I could not refute his argument as he was the living proof of it. He then apprised me of the couple of fields of technology which are growing in demand, such as nanotechnology and biotechnology. So on his suggestion I chose engineering and so far things are on track for me. I constantly keep in touch with him and seek advice on the skills that I need to acquire to give myself an edge over other students.
Part 3, why do young people feel it hard to make career choices?
Nowadays there are many people who feel that young people should have the freedom to choose their career on their own. I support this view because in my opinion a profession chosen by the parents may not be right for their children. When young people choose their career path, they reap many benefits. The biggest benefit is that they will never choose a profession that they do not like. For example, someone interested in photography is much less likely to opt to be a doctor if they have the freedom to decide what they should do with their life. Also, young people know their strengths and weaknesses better than anybody else. This enables them to make the right choices. Career, after all, is an important part of life, and having a job that one likes is one of the prerequisites for happiness. On the flip side, it is a common practice in many countries for parents to choose a career for their children. There is no doubt that parents are more experienced and they may also have a better understanding of the job market and future prospects of various career options. Even so, when they choose a career for their children, they are more likely to choose one that enhances their social status. For example, most parents want their children to be a doctor or an engineer. They do not really care whether the child has the aptitude for this profession or not. To conclude, after analyzing both sides of the argument, it is not hard to see that young people choosing their own profession is better than parents making this choice for them. Parents should definitely offer them valuable advice, but the final decision should be made by the young people who will hold the job.
谢谢收看。